Hey everybody, today let's talk about point of view. There are 5 basic types of point of view. First person, which is a very intimate point of view where you're almost in the character's head, and it's using pronouns of I, me, and my. Then there's second person, which is not used as often, but it's like talking directly to the reader, and there's the use of you and your. Then there's third person. In third person, it's mostly using pronouns of he, she, him, and her. And there are a few variations on that, which we'll go over a little bit later. But first, let's start with a first-person example from the great book, A Brief History of 7 Killings by the great Marlon James.
They think my mind is a ship that sails far away. Some of those people in my own district, I see them in the corner of my eye. After I help them grow, they're thinking me is the one now blocking progress. So they treat me like old man already and think I don't notice when a sentence cut short because the rest of it not meant for me.
Now here's an example of second person, which is the use of you. This is from Mohsin Hamid's A Reluctant Fundamentalist.
You prefer that seat with your back so close to the wall? Very well, although you will benefit less from the intermittent breeze, which, when it does blow, makes these warm afternoons more pleasant. And will you not remove your jacket? So formal. Now that is not typical of Americans, at least not in my experience.
So finally, here's an example of third person point of view, where the use of he, she, and it are often applied. And here's an example from Anthony Doerr's great book, All the Light We Cannot See.
He swings the rucksack around to his front and wraps her arms around his neck and carries her on his back. They pass the smashed gatehouse and the crashed car and turn not east toward the center of town, but west. Figures bicycle past, pinched faces streaked with suspicion or fear or both. Perhaps it is the locksmith's own eyes that have been streaked.
Now let's go over those variations on third person point of view that we mentioned before. Third person objective, the narrator knows no character's thoughts. Third person limited or subjective, the narrator knows one character's thoughts. And third person omniscient, the narrator knows all the character's thoughts. Now here's an exercise to try where you can play around with the point of view in order to maybe spice up your manuscript or address a section that's stuck, and it might prompt you to rewrite the manuscript from a different point of view, or it could actually open up some other thoughts about the manuscript that you never would have thought of before. Check it out.